All right, well, but when I. All right, everybody can see my screen, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Perfect. All right, Voxel Stampede. So right off the bat, what I notice is that I see the gameplay playing in the background. I got this cool little menu here. I do have a lot of information on my screen. We'll see how that plays out, if that's necessary or not. I always say this is not necessary. I like to see this hidden within inside menus or unlocked after you've completed levels, but let's take a look.
If you hear play, I'm curious if it's going to all disappear.
Oh,
we
ho,
were,
ho. What is this?
Aha.
we were just
Oh, wow, this
game
looks fantastic.
yesterday, and we're very impressed.
You played this one, Andre?
Yeah, we had the whole team looking at some games, and this one impressed everyone.
Yeah, I'm impressed already. So I closed it out so quick. Okay, here we go.
Get to see it again.
Oh, wow. Okay, I see that now. This is impressive.
It's a classic
Okay, here we go.
tutorial by making the user fail with first time, which is one way to do it.
Oh, okay, I'm
You
not
have to tap
understanding this
again to
quite.
like
Hold on.
lasso
I
yourself?
think so. Oh, what the heck? This is so cool.
You're a bird now? You're a carry-on bird? What's happening? You're a predator.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm a little confused on what happened right there, but okay, I would like it if I restarted at the beginning of the level each time instead of returning back to the main menu, I think.
Okay, so it says
No,
find
it's-
an
I'm
animal, so
terrible at
eject
this.
yourself when there's like something nearby.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and then I was trying to tap it again. Okay.
Oh my god. Again, what is happening?
It looks like you start on a new level when you get a new animal. Oh, that first bit is supposed to be like a tutorial or onboarding, just to give you a basic mechanic, and then you start the real game.
Alright. So the gameplay on this is absolutely phenomenal. The graphics are just crazy good. So I'm curious, what do we do once we come back here? We got a zoo, we got events, PvP. Does PvP actually work when we play against each other?
No, it's just the leaderboard.
Okay. So we're just battling it out for the top place on the leaderboard there. So can I buy? Is there like a store wheel? Prize wheel. What's this?
Bottom right.
Oh, where it says shop, the big purple button.
Yeah, hard to see.
All right, speed boost, coin magnet, tame charm. So I'm supposed to be taming these things. So is that what
Yep.
like the little heart is? What
Yeah.
happens when they fall in love with me, or I tame them?
Like you get an achievement.
So
But
find
when I
it a little hard.
clearly plays mobile games. Wow.
Especially with this thing jumping.
So I think we do feedback in these things, right? We saw this also yesterday. What's going on? You do feel gentler, maybe like have a slow motion kind of thing where you can have a bit more time in the like initial thing.
Yeah, I do agree. It's I do die quite sudden. I think maybe the beginning you need to make it a little bit more forgiving. Maybe not add so many obstacles right away. But I also wasn't quite clear that I was supposed to be taming them. When I first started out, I actually thought that I was just trying to ride them like an endless runner and just kind of continue on and go further with them. So maybe convey that. But after I played it for a moment, I did kind of understand the controls to it. I think the game is really, really fantastic. I think you have a lot of information here on the main menu that I don't personally really necessarily need. What's the wheel saying? Is this going to give me like something that I would get in the shop, or what is it that I get here with the free spin?
You can get like speed boost, coin boost, like just upgrades from the shop.
Upgrades from the shop. Okay, and then anytime I buy these, do I have to buy them each time? Because I noticed I paid for the tame charm last time, but when I came back, it was gone. Do these stack?
Yep, they're only one use, so you have to buy them every single time again.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I think this is really good game. The visuals are phenomenal. When the game started out, I was amazed. It was like awestruck how good it looked. Then I was confused on the mechanics, on actually what I was supposed to do. So I think that just a simple onboarding and a little bit of direction of what the person's supposed to be doing or what the game loop's supposed to be, because I think that your main mechanic is really sound. It's switching, jumping from one animal to the next animal and trying to, capture them or tame them. So I think that you just need to convey that a little bit more. But all in all, I think this is player choice stuff right here. Good job.
And I can add a couple things. People in chat are pointing out that there's a very similar mobile game. I haven't seen that, but it seems like it's definitely inspired by an existing game, which we have, many games. For example, Elastic Thief that has been doing quite well also is based on an existing game, which I think is fair to do, right? I mean, you can definitely take inspiration, and no one has a trademark on game mechanics, but it would be probably ideal to also try to put in a bit of a personal creative stamp. The other thing I'll mention real quick for this kind of game where there's a lot going on with the menu and, daily and I don't know what else, there is one thing I can mention, which is we do see that some players on the platform kind of become really into one game and keep revisiting it over and over. So there are, I don't know, maybe like 10% who really like some games like 99 Nights or Astro Man, and they play those a lot, like many times. So there is value in creating. You can create a slightly more complex game with a menu and all of this stuff. It may get fewer total plays, but you'll still get some like deeply engaged players probably.
I do agree.
I think it's important to understand.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. Just I wanted to
good.
bounce off, Andrew. I think it's important that everyone understands here that, games are inspired by games since the dawn of time, since games existed. So, so it's normal that along the way, some games do tend to repeat themselves. The mechanics tend to repeat themselves. What's important is two things. If you want to copy a game, go for it. It's all up. You can do that if you want to, because you're going to learn to reverse engineer. You're going to learn to how to assemble different mechanics, different systems, different UIs, and you're actually going to learn from that. So it's not a bad place to start. But if you completely copy it and you don't add your own twist to it, that's where I think, for me personally, the line is drawn. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's just like,
yeah, you're not going to create a new game and you're not going to create a new mechanic. And if you do, please let me know, because in my opinion, I do agree that most mechanics are borrowed from another game or a mashup of other ones. So yeah, just put your own spin on the game. I'll say, going back to this game though, I do notice one thing. I have started out and I have died probably 2 out of 5 times, or maybe 3 out of 5 times, just because obstacles are directly in my way when the match starts. So it's like, that one was fine, but see how quick I'm dead? I think you really need to put these obstacles up a little bit further and allow the player to get his bearings before you start throwing stuff at him.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think you should be a little bit more forgiving to the Astrocade audience.
Awesome. So, yeah, good stuff. Keep it up. I can't wait to see where this goes. Give me a tutorial so I can learn how to play a little bit better.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you.
Game number 2 is Voxel Book Heist, which I played yesterday.
Ooh.
Manvi, would you like to jump in?
How about you do this one? I'll do the next one.
Again.
Fine, I'll do it. Fine. Wait, is this
I
the
wanted to
second?
do the Squid Game one.
Ha! I knew it.
So this is High Quality's game. We've reviewed this a few times. I'm hoping that he gave us a new level because that's what I've asked for quite a few times in the last few days that we reviewed it. Oh,
Dude, I'm scared to play high quality's game because I don't know, they always like hate the way I play. Okay.
Because they can't take it. They just
well,
can't.
that's how he got his name.
That's true.
What did you used to be? Just high?
I think so.
You
Can
think
you
so?
trust me?
Yes, it was just high.
Okay.
Also, real quick, Pika P, could you start like a 4-minute timer per game? I'm gonna institute a rule now where you actually will be trying to get through more games, so please do that.
Guard ahead, sneak behind him, stay out of his vision. Whoa, 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 dude. Wait, what the heck?
Not to
Whoa,
mention
because I'm
last
a
time.
robber. Oh, I see. Okay. Ah, don't
And
hate me.
you still can't vanish from being caught.
No, I'm really bad at being a robber, I guess.
He is
Oh,
on you.
oh my God, he really. Can I run?
Oh, he
Oh.
gave up.
So I see
I
that you
think,
did a little bit of a tutorial.
and like the camera, I think it's a bit.
Are you playing with a trackpad?
Better. Maybe I'll just creep, creep. Okay, so I'm not getting any rewards for hiding, so I'm just
I-
like, why the heck am I hiding? Oh
I
wait.
think he is.
What is
I think he was trying to start a tutorial here. Is that what's going on, High Quality? Because it seems kind of like you're giving us a little training level here.
What am I supposed to do though?
Well, I think the object of the game is actually to steal the book upstairs, but I think that maybe High Quality your training or your onboarding is a little confusing because you're really just supposed to stay away from the guards, not necessarily follow behind them.
Yeah, there's 6 steps. That's a lot of steps to ask the player.
I'm not
Don't
even
get
looking at
caught.
the steps, I'm still playing. Oh, press space to steal? Where's I'm trying to steal, sir. What is that thing that comes up every
It looks
time?
looks like a tombstone. I think it's kind of
It
like
is a
telling you were
tombstone. It is
caught.
a tombstone.
Yeah, it's where you got caught.
Oh,
You can admire your failures as you're playing.
that's very interesting. I don't like it, but it's very cool. But I'm pressing. Okay, is there a particular book that I'm supposed to steal? Because I'm not
I think it's gonna be.
like I'm.
Can you go out of here and then go upstairs? Because that's where it normally was a book on a pedestal upstairs.
See.
Is that a closed off room? Oh, it is.
There it
Oh,
is,
this
right
one.
there.
There it is.
Bye bye. Oh shit. No. Then what?
Uh,
Open the exit door. Oh, is that the exit door? This one?
Yeah.
okay,
There you
so
go.
now we're in it.
That's a real level.
Sorry, guys. I'm not very good with these kind of games. Wait.
I think
No,
that
it's perfect.
I think that High Quality that maybe your tutorial might be actually harder than your actual level, and I
That
think
is true.
that really you should just add one security guard that's patrolling. Start the player out so his focus is on the book, so he sees that right inside of the. As soon as he starts, he can see that in his view, and then he sees a guard that's patrolling back and forth. And don't get behind him. Simply avoid him and get to the book and get out and give it that guaranteed win. Short, simple. The player knows what his objective is. Avoid the security guards. Grab the book and get the f out.
So one thing I want to add is that in the tutorial, Manvi should have, mastered the controls by the time she's out of it, and she was having a lot of issue. So
Okay.
maybe the tutorial should
Our
be as
timer
simple
is
as
up though. The 4-minute timer
what
that you
already?
said is up. Yep.
Wow.
I don't want to
Is
There
that
you
a
go.
real
See?
timer?
No, that's a GIF. It's gonna stop
Cameras
and
on the
reset.
honestly a little bit annoying. It just keeps zooming in and out, like just randomly, which I'm not a big fan of. Wait.
So the few
Restarting.
things that we talked about, high quality was one, your camera angle, up was down and down was up. Sometimes when you were too close to the wall, the camera angle kind of zoomed over to the top of the player, and you had a hard time kind of seeing
I think
where
it's a
he was
bug.
at.
Click to start playing. I'm already playing. I'm trying to steal this thing. It's not stealing.
Can you press
Spacebar.
spacebar or enter?
I did press enter. I'm pressing everything.
All right,
All
guys.
right. So,
Final thoughts and move on.
yep, I agree. So, Manvi, what do you think?
I actually really like the concept. As you can see, I'm like very hooked in terms of like trying to get away and like trying to hide. I wish like hiding could be a little bit more fun and easy. Like maybe I can get some power ups to camouflage or something like that as well. Um, what was a little annoying that I couldn't really understand was the camera angles just randomly keep zooming in and out. I like one kind of this is the perfect like vision thing for me. So I wish it was like this at all times. And yeah, I couldn't really understand how to like hide, and I guess the onboarding was a bit too long that I wasn't paying too much attention at, and I wasn't really getting it as much. But otherwise, like I think the concept and the game loop is really fun. You can do so much with this.
Yeah, I agree. I think my feedback goes along the same lines. Guaranteed win on the first one for your tutorial. Take care of your view, your camera angles, and maybe make the hiding a mechanic and a little bit more fun. Maybe pop up some kind of a thing that has a cooldown on it that shows you, you're out of sight and now you're hidden, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
cool.
Thank
So
you.
moving on, Squid Games. Looks like
Yeah.
Knox going to be
Squid
taking
Game.
this one.
Yeah, I got it. Can you
And
hear me?
Yup.
Okay. Squiddy game it is. I haven't seen the TV show, so I'm the perfect candidate for this.
ooh, wait.
Oh yes.
What?
So I have seen this, and I have seen this played. So I'm curious if the things that we told him in the last one for feedback was taken. And oh, well, this
I
is
get
different.
I get 100 coins. Nice. I can buy a frontman black suit. There you go. I look like I'm wearing Adidas or Nike. Looks pretty good.
Adidas.
Okay, cool. So I imagine I'm gonna play. So let's go. Oh, sorry, that's loud. Oh wait, I'm probably gonna need sound. Oh god.
Green light, go. Oh, well, she didn't die.
Whoa. What the heck?
Okay.
Did you understand?
So I imagine green light go, red light stop, but the problem is I have like really no time to stop, and I imagine that's how it is in the TV show. Maybe is it how it is?
Well, I don't know, but even if it is, it's too hard. And I think that we talked about last time that transition is from green to yellow to red, and maybe make that yellow pretty quick, but give the player just a little bit of time to be able to actually freeze. Or maybe we just suck and it's a skill issue. There's always that.
I feel like Manvi right now. No,
Cool.
it is a little bit too complicated, and the camera when I start, I'm like seeing my entire body. I don't have any controls or anything telling me what I'm supposed to do. There's no. You're insinuating that people saw the show and they know what to do. I know that's like 90% or 95% of the people, but I'm one of those 5% that didn't watch that thing, so I'm not very good at it. I'm trying as hard as I can to respect the music now. It wouldn't be a bad idea if it would stop at the same time every time on the music, maybe.
Or maybe
or
just
if
a
you don't
moment
wanna-
for.
Yeah, just give me something that doesn't make me feel like I'm horrible at video games.
Also, I'll say that when you're moving it's kind of hard to tell that you're actually moving a distance, except for maybe the finish line at the top or at the bottom. Excuse me, at the end. If you had some things on the walls, like maybe some windows or some pictures or something like that, that kind of moved, it would give that feeling of actually moving down the hallway. Yeah, that's just too fast.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Elden Ring is probably easier than this.
Seriously?
Mm.
So this is a Souls-like game. Oh, you weren't even moving.
What if I want to play like other game? Is there more to this after? Is the creator here? I'm curious. Can I like skip this? Can after like I fell like 5 times, the game tells me, hey, it's okay. Do you want to skip this one? Dude. Oh.
All right, so I think the general consensus on this is that it's too sudden, and we need to give the player a little bit of leeway in order to be able to be successful here. Because your main mechanic, to me, doesn't look fun. Your main mechanic kind of looks a little aggravating or frustrating. So I think that you need to make your mechanic a little bit more enjoyable for the player, and not so much punishment involved.
Something I want to add to that is so you have the red light and green light at the top, and for some reason, I'm staring at where I'm going. So I want to go to the finish line. So my eyes are at the finish line level, or the silhouette at the end. They are not up there. So you might want to blend it, maybe, or like lower that into next to the girl or on the wall or something, or behind her, or you want maybe the entire wall to go red and then green. So I think so I could focus more, and like Toxic said, just put some kind of pre-warning. Maybe it flashes to yellow, or maybe it's a progress bar of some sort that goes down, or I don't know. Just because the first time I walk and the second time I walk, it's too different, and I'm not very good at understanding. Is it supposed to be 3 seconds before she turns around? Is it supposed to be 2? So maybe for the first game, you might want to consider maybe it's 5 first, or 6 seconds first, and then the second time it's like 3 or 4, and avoid anything that requires Twitch level skills, pro gaming amounts of seconds. That's my feedback.
We are at time on this. Does anybody else want to put any input on this? Manvi or Andre? Andre?
I mean, obviously, like, this is a super famous game, and I think it's such a fun game. And I think if it's like Squid Games, the one thing that I think of is the head turning, the lady's head turning.
Oh, that's
And
a
I feel
thing.
that's a thing, then that's a huge thing. And that's like the point of this game, is like that creepy girl's face like turns.
I see. So what you're saying is that mechanic's not in the game at all.
Yeah.
And I think that would actually telegraph when it's time to stop, or when she's getting,
Exactly. Yes.
And so you
Yeah.
can get away with that red light, green light thing, and just kind of do the whole thing with just the lady at the end of the hallway. I think that's a great idea.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
next one, we have
Thank you,
The
Strum. That
Void.
will get out of my head now.
Samson's game. This is an awesome game, and I've honestly played almost all the games in queue right now. I'm not sure if anybody else wants to take this one, but this is a really good game. And Manvi, if you haven't played this, you might actually like this one.
Yeah. Okay, I can play it. Already. Who's the killer?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Okay. Manvi playing Who's the Killer? Wait, I feel like we played this last time. You know what?
Alex played it
Oh,
yesterday.
were you here for this already? Okay.
I feel like Andre should play it.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I have to count in a few minutes, so I'm gonna let you try and do your best.
Last night a murder. Found at dawn, dead of night, method, motive. Okay, so am I still waiting?
Yeah, it appears that that's still loading.
Yeah. That's a long load time,
Maybe
Samson.
something got messed up. Can you refresh?
Yes.
Alright, so it
Okay.
appears that we might be having some technical difficulties with this game. Maybe something in the update broke it.
Yeah, Samson,
Yeah.
can you check that?
It's not broken. It's just it takes long time for LLM to set the stages.
Uh,
And I know I tried everything trying to reduce that time.
But it wasn't this long for me when I
It should
played.
be it should be less than 30 seconds though. That seems
Let me
very
double
long
check on
though.
mine.
this is
We
No,
quite
could be
long.
having technical difficulties with the LLM endpoint since it's still experiment. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Finally. I'm sure it's already Alex, but okay.
Go
Does
figure.
Alex look like that in real life? I never saw him.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
So the one thing I will say about this game, and I brought this up to Samsung, is that it's a lot of reading. And so although this game is unbelievably fantastic and I played it all the way through and it's got a lot of really cool elements like the arrows pointing at each other, the expressions on the face. Like it's got a lot of good stuff. It looks like maybe you toned it down a little bit.
Yeah, little bit less, but then also there's a balance. If you make it too little, then the quality of the output is really bad. And it's sort of like the reading itself is the part of the game mechanic, and I know everyone hates reading it, including myself, but without reading, you can't really guess who the mafia is going to be. Actually, killer, not mafia
Killer.
anymore.
I'm glad you changed that.
I didn't know the victim. I spoke with him at the market stalls.
We have a minute left, man. V.
Wait, this I cannot play this whole thing in a minute.
Yeah, we'll have to extend this a little bit longer. See,
What?
Andre's got his clock.
It's gotta
Yeah.
learn to go fast. It's a skill.
Okay. Stop. Did you know the victim? Kathy.
I like how you gave us the option to be able to actually type if we want to ask a specific question or speed run through it by just selecting, a predetermined question. Because I was playing through here and I was reading and I was getting my own thing, but I had a question that I wanted to just ask him because I noticed it, and I was able to ask him a question and he answered it to me. And I think your LLM on here actually works really, really well because when I was playing, I never got any rate limits, and they always seem to follow along the story pretty well. Although I do notice it seems like your response times have increased, but I think like Andre was saying, maybe the LLM is lagging, and that could be something that's not so great in our games because it is really dependent on the speed of the LLM.
And I think it's also depending on like, the internet speed. Like I was
Oh, for
getting
sure.
a little bit faster LLM response, but now I see
Interesting.
maybe Astrocade Office doesn't have fast internet.
Maybe.
Last night. Oh, you're saying that? Oh, yeah, probably, guys. Honestly, yeah. What the heck? Sorry, I'm very like captivated because I really like these kind of murder mystery.
No, that's the way I was when I was playing it too. You have to follow along with this game. If you don't follow along with it and do some reading, then you're not
Wait, what
gonna.
the heck? Dude,
Well-
Alex is so sus right now. You know what? Because it's Alex, I'm just gonna vote Alex.
Vote him out. Vote him out.
Knife for what?
Innocent.
He doesn't look innocent. Look at that face.
And Dylan just got murdered. I didn't know that
Dylan.
was. I didn't know that was part of the game. Is that new?
It is a part of the game. If you can't get the killer right at the first time during the night, killer kills another one.
Uh, okay, okay.
That's
I didn't know
crazy.
that. Yeah, that's cool.
So you only have a 2 chance to guess the killer.
Before he kills you.
Yep.
Awesome.
Ethan is. I don't want to hold this thing, but I really need to know who freaking killed this dude. Mm,
Well, now you're
Interesting.
hooked.
Now I'm hooked. I really like it. I think okay, fine. I'll play this after.
Well,
But
you
I
got
think what
two. You got Kathy and sorry. You got Kathy and Ben that are all both pointing the finger to Ethan. So maybe we should just say Ethan.
let's go with FU
That's one thing I
Ethan.
like about what he has set up is see there you go. They all start pointing each other fingers at each other, or they start to kind of gang up on one person. So you get a lot of hints from that as well.
That is true. I have nothing more to say. Shut up, bro. This is awesome. I really enjoyed it because I usually love playing these kind of games. Only the screen is, I feel like, a bit too much. The preparing the stage thing is so down below. Maybe that could be kind of in the middle. So I know that I have to be a bit more patient. And if the loading time is really this much, maybe it can be like, oh, setting up the stage, preparing XYZ, like it can entertain the player
Right.
a little bit by giving them some cues instead of just showing the screen, just to make sure that they can stick until the game actually begins because the game itself is so
Right.
fun.
Yeah, like preparing the stage, planting the evidence,
Planting the
staging, that kind
Yeah.
of, stuff that kind of makes it look like it's something's going on behind the scenes.
Right. Oh, that's a good
Exact-
idea. Okay.
Yeah. But
Good stuff,
otherwise,
man.
this is such a fun game. I really liked everything about it. I liked how I could go around and ask questions and everything. Great job.
Thank
Fun,
you.
fun.
Okay, what's going on next? Ardian, we got Voidwalker. Guess I'll go ahead and play this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Who is Void Walker?
This is Ardian's game. I'm not sure who Voidwalker is, but game
Are
in progress. So I have
Are
played
you
this.
here? Let's play games of people who are actually on the call.
Is Ardian not here?
Yeah.
Ardian, if
Oh,
you're here, say so.
perfect.
I think he is.
Okay, okay.
Perfect.
All right, game in progress. Ooh, this must have changed a lot because I don't remember having a game in progress. But I will pick. Let me turn the audio on. I'm going to go for Wizard. Select dungeon. We got slime pits. We got bone crypts. We got frozen crypts and the shadow void. Going bone crypts. I don't know. We'll start out in dungeon 1. Oh, what we got here? Okay. Well, up here is my controls, and I think I'm probably going to die before I figure out how to... Oh. Okay.
Are you just pushing?
They're hitting
They're
me.
damaging.
They're pushing
They're
me.
damaging. No.
Okay, so I feel like I should... Oh, I see over here.
Oh,
Oh. Wow.
So do I have like a basic attack, or do I have... oh, there we go. I think.
whoa! He's a slime king.
How does this play on lower end devices? Because it's
Well,
lagging.
I'm getting a little bit of a hitch every time I attack.
Press space to attack master.
Yeah, so this is kind of like Vampire Survive-ish style game. Generally, they have an auto attack with this kind of a game, and I do find it a little cumbersome to try to hit all these buttons and move at the same time.
You have a shortcut, keyboard shortcut? I can't see right now on the stream, but I think you can press like specific letters or numbers.
You're not able to see my stream?
Yeah, but the letter is so small that I can't figure it
Oh,
out.
I got you. Yeah, so you got Q and E, so blink, which is basically like teleport in RPG games. And then I'm assuming this is like a meteor or something like that. So, 1 second, let me turn the audio off. Here's my first thoughts. I wasn't really talking because I have this bad habit of closing the games out while I talk and play at the same time. So, here's my thoughts. I'm impressed with the graphics. I like your little, I wouldn't say clunky, but kind of clunky animation. I actually think that's kind of cool. I am a fan of Vampire Survivor style games. But like I said, I think that you should auto fire and just let the player walk around while auto firing. And it's a lot easier not only on PC, but it actually makes controls much easier and less cumbersome on mobile devices. We got a bit of some performance issues. Every time I went to cast a game, kind of stopped and froze for a split moment, and that's very immersive breaking for me. Let's try. Let's go back and let's try. Let's say Archer. Maybe he's a little bit different than the wizard. At least I'm hoping. He's cool looking. Oh, he's real cool looking. But still, I'm getting this lag here. Oh, I like the way he controls much better.
Wow. I love the graphics. Weirdly, it's
Yeah,
very
they got
unique.
they got like a weird charm to him, right? That's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
inside of his hood. Like if you look, his hood is actually on his head, and his face is inside of it, and his movements. Like I said, clunky. See, that's why I just closed your game. I'm sorry. 1 second here.
Ha 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 ha.
Your game looks great. It plays great from what I can see. It's just a little optimization, I think, that would make everything
Yeah,
better.
the performance issue when I'm shooting definitely needs to get taken care of. I could help you later on that and diagnose exactly what's going on there. I've seen that in a few games in the past. Let's check out your warrior. Oh, he's cool too.
Okay, so this one has a tutorial, but not the other two? Did the top left thing exist for the other two?
It did. It was just hard to read and it disappeared really quick. And the game was happening while I was trying to read it, which means I was getting beat up while trying to figure out how to play. And then all of a sudden, halfway through it, it disappeared. So what I am noticing though is here on your warrior, you don't have any performance issues. So I'm thinking that maybe you might have an issue with like some kind of creation of particles or something like that going on, because this seems to play pretty dang good, with the exception of that. So yeah, all in all, I think this is cool. I would like to see the performance issues fixed. I think that your warrior and your archer kind of outshines your wizard, even though I expect that your wizard usually would, have really cool like electricity effects or particle effects, and camera angle's a little like control is a little funky.
I like the trade-off that the wizard has. You're super slow, but you do a lot of damage, which is a classic staple in Dungeons and Dragons.
Don't you have like some power-ups to, I don't know, run fast or have health or... Whoa.
Well, generally games like this, right, they'll have you level up every so often. The enemies will drop little like, gems or coins or whatnot, and then you have a bar that fills up. And then once you reach that level, you get some kind of an upgrade that is, that will benefit you, whether it be increase in speed for attack or running or new abilities or what have you. So I think it's missing a little bit of that, which would be kind of like some reward to the player. I think your main mechanic still needs some work. I think you should definitely switch over to auto attack, but only auto attack maybe on your main ability, your main attack, and then maybe make the players actually click these other buttons to activate their other abilities. But I think you have a really good foundation here. but I just think that it needs a little bit more polish and a little bit more performance enhancements on it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Very good.
Sweet.
Very good. Next game is Mimoko's Iceberg Huddle. Does anybody would
Oh.
like to take it? Because I promised Be Little I would play this game after.
Haha, fine.
Oh.
I'll play this.
I see how it is, be little. No,
Haha.
I joke. I joke.
He totally did
Iceberg
not
Huddle?
pay me.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I got to give you the screen. Here you go.
Oh,
All yours.
thank you, thank you. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh,
Go for it.
perfect. Okay, I'm gonna play Iceberg Huddle. Build
So
your
it's a
penguin colony. You know what this is
No.
giving? Club penguin.
Yes. I was gonna say that.
Yes. Ooh, okay. Tap an adult penguin. Tap the fishing hole.
Oh.
Oh. I see, I see, I see you. Oh, who's that dude?
Yeah, I don't think that's a friendly whale.
Yeah.
It looks friendly though.
It does. It looks inviting.
It looks like it wants to huddle with everybody.
Uh-huh. Wee. Tap and avoid orcas. Okay, I'm trying to avoid.
Okay, so
So-
the red marker says no. It's a mean. Maybe you want it to look a little bit meaner
Maybe. So now
It
what
should
am I
have a-
supposed
and have a patchy eye.
Oh, I'm supposed to feed? So why is this dude? Wait, what? What am I supposed to do now?
That's a baby. Why is this dude?
So am I supposed to feed the baby? But nothing's happening with the baby. I'm giving you food, dude. I have food. Didn't I just go get you food? What the heck?
Mimoka in
baby-
the chat says it feeds automatically when you dive up. So there you go.
Amoko,
Oh,
do you want to speak?
tap the fish. This. Ah! Okay, great job. Not really, but thank you. Okay, so easy. You're just supposed to go down, grab some food, and feed the kids. That's the game loop, right?
That's what it looks like. Yep. Main mechanic is what?
Yeah, I
Main
feel
mechanic
like
would be diving and collecting. And the loop would be coming back, feeding your children, leveling them up or growing them up, and continuing the cycle. So he does
Question,
eat you, right?
Why do you click
Oh.
on surface when you could just swim to the top and then teleport out?
yeah, exactly. That's a very good question.
Yeah, I would ditch the surface button and make the player go back up to the top. Or the other way around.
I feel like the health bar on these guys should be better. Because there should be a reward for me to go down all the time and keep getting. There's no health bar. I mean, I see it's here, but I don't really feel the need to keep going down. So for me, there's something about the feedback that I'm getting about like these rewards that is not really empathizing with me. So it's not too much fun, right? For example, this game, this kitty cafe game, that was so addicting. Even though the game loop is literally the same thing: go get coffee, go give it to the customer, earn money, and then just make your cafe bigger. So I was so addicted to that loop because I just wanted to get more people to come into the restaurant. So I feel like that should be kind of the game loop here as well. I understand like they're getting more penguins, but maybe there should be a place I can unlock new penguins or unlock new like islands, like expand something so I get like fish and then
She's
get some
saying-
points to
Momoko's saying
expand.
go to the store at the top.
Yeah, but this is to get more fish, I guess.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
might a little comment. You might want to
yeah.
delay the celebration when you swim back to the top.
Good. Yeah.
Just stay late like a second or half a second, so you can actually appreciate your celebration of feeding your entire family.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly. It's not super rewarding, which is probably the only problem with this game. Otherwise, it's so cute. I love damn it.
Oh no, penguin caught.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh.
That's a nice way of saying dead, eaten.
Yeah, that's really playing to the human emotions that, wow, a penguin got killed. Anyway, but I hope this was a decent feedback.
Well, penguins could have some animations where they play and slide. That's if you want to bring some life, Sea Spark is right.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so next we have V Little's game.
X's Legacy. Now, there's something you must know about me. I have a X air freshener in my car, so I was very excited when I saw this. There's no music, so that's going to be minus 5 points.
Oh, you ain't got no music because you haven't tapped yet. So as soon as you tap, you most likely will get music.
There you go.
That's our wonderful security feature that we have on all WebGL games, is that you must click before you get sound.
Now, yesterday somebody mentioned that I don't remember who it was, that event, copyright infringement is not fun.
IP issues are talking about probably taking those away in the future. Talk, nothing set in stone, but I would imagine maybe Monvi can shed more light on that. But I do believe that we're trying to steer away from them. IPs, such as...
Yeah, we are trying to stay away from IPs now that our platform is growing so much more. Actually, Astro should not be... I think it stopped making a lot of these characters. But of course, there'll be some loopholes. So just try staying away from making any IP characters. Or like when the time comes, we probably would ask you to like replace it. So
right, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Is this all it is? Are you giving me like some reminiscence of my childhood and that's it?
Yeah, where's the game loop? What's the loop where people to fight and why is he standing up and running in air? Oh.
Okay, so powering up and getting bigger. Ooh. To focus, but I don't see my health bar is there. Okay, Belittle, very cool. I think that you have you're trying to stay true to the game. There's a lot of sprite sheets that you can find online to stay true to the game, and even the sound effects if you want to. Getting bigger while you're charging up kind of messed me up because I didn't expect it. So I don't know if my collision box gets bigger, but ideally I would have liked to stay the same if you're following the same Mega Man rules. There's nothing telling me to go right, except, I know because I'm familiar with this game. The leap of faith here is a bit strange. I imagine you want to add these little gates or doors that maybe teleports you to the boss monster. And I know this is a work in progress and you'll probably get around to it. Wow, it's really cool what Astra can do with the animation LLM.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You're getting these sprite sheets. Is this like Spriter's resource, or what is your outlet here for these the animations? Because they all, to me, look true. They just seem like maybe some of them the ratios are a little bit off, or maybe you have a little bit of bleeding at the top, so where the top is a little bit flat. But I know you, Belittle, and I know you know what you're doing here. So honestly, I'm just asking these questions so everybody else can hear them. What I'm seeing is a classic Belittle start to his game. He's probably working on creating levels or a level editor, and so this is probably basically where he's at in it. If I am
Did.
incorrect, you can correct me,
You-
Belittle.
You're missing momentum as well with the dash jump. So just
Oh, really?
jumping. Yeah, there's no momentum. I can just jump at the same speed.
The flow does feel good. I've played a few Mega Man games in the past. Well, a few. When I say a few, I mean like all of them. The jumping seems like it's pretty spot on. The movement seems like it's spot on. The running animation looks really, really good. I can feel him actually playing Mega Man, but it definitely feels incomplete to me, obviously, because, well, there's the end of the level.
Yeah, and the health bar too, Belittle. If you want to move the PC control thing at the bottom here, or like here in the center, right under X or something like that, and you want to have the classic HP bar that are little P's, and that's also up to you if you want to do that.
Yeah. I think that's too. I think that's just like for testing purposes. Oh,
I
like
don't
you
know
said.
what times 3 means. I guess that's the helmet, amount of lives that I have.
Yeah, I would think it would be the lives, right? But yeah, cool. I don't think we have too much more to see here.
See where this is going.
Can you beat the boss? Can you go on to the next level?
I did.
I
I beat him twice already.
Oh, okay. I thought you lost twice.
No, this is not Squid Game. All right, cool. Well,
Nope.
that's all I have. Especially if you're copying
Looks
Mega Man, you already know what to do.
Keep us updated on that.
Oh,
Well, I
seriously,
know
I
you will.
think your homework for this weekend is to watch Squid Games. Like, seriously, what are you doing?
I do not like to see violence on TV, believe it or not.
What?
Only in
Yep.
video games?
Only in
Uh-huh.
video games.
Very interesting. Yeah, then you won't like it.
Movies and TV shows where you draw the line, though, huh?
I don't mind pixels, but when I
Oh,
see
come
real
on.
people,
They're all pixels.
you guys trying to convince me? I mean, I could, but TBD.
All right. Looks like Mavi's going. What we got?
Merchant Girl Against the Apocalypse. It makes
Let's
sense
go.
that I'm the one playing this.
It does. Perfect sense.
Okay, tap the screen to continue. Ooh. Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Oh,
Oh.
rats and snakes?
Okay.
What is the merchant girl doing here? Wait, I'm very
This is-
confused.
You got some Mega Man Legend vibe here with the buildings.
Oh, what am I supposed to do?
Inventory.
Oh,
Inventory
am I
looks nice.
supposed to get all these? Is this what I'm supposed to get? So,
Eat your fruits.
okay, I'm just putting like a random. Okay, let's put this.
Yeah, put and close. Use them.
Oh,
Try all fruits.
I see. So, what is the goal of this entire thing? I should get to the
No
portal?
go story very early.
Sorry, what? Am I supposed to go to
I
the
heard it's
portal?
early. I heard it's early in the
I see, I
development.
see. No
Yeah.
worries. But what's the goal? I just want to understand this. Am I supposed to go through this? No? No.
F to use skill. What kind of what's the skill?
I will use the skill when I see a freaking snake. But I wish like when she turns right, like my camera also turns right so I know where she's going because right now I have no idea. See, I have no idea where she's going.
Are you
You know
able to
what I
control the camera with your mouse, like right click or left and drag? No, huh? Okay.
So I'm a little like aimless in terms of I just don't know what I'm supposed to do, I think.
Pika says go to
Oh.
44. I don't know what that means.
What?
Try all food.
44.
Yeah.
Go to 44.
Go to
Is that a
4.
building number?
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, 2.5D looks really good, Samson. You're right.
Okay. I have a lot of shit to throw at, so where do I throw? Do I throw at grandma? Can I throw at her?
Did you just? Oh, that's an ability.
I'm a bit
So I think
confused.
that I think these graphics look really nice. I do appreciate the 2.5D style. I think it's rather confusing in the beginning what the player is actually supposed to be doing. So I think that this is very deserving of a step-by-step tutorial, kind of like a little quest system that says go here, go there, pick this up, or use this on, a rat, or use this on a snake. Just something to give the player a little bit of direction on what they're supposed to be doing, because this all looks cool. It all looks great. I love the little UI that you got going down there in the bottom. I think that'll work really well on mobile devices. The camera angle, like Manvi's saying, is a bit confusing. It would be very nice if the camera would always stay behind the player, or at least follow them so that they're not running towards the screen, because running towards the screen, you can't see what's in front of you.
What I do like is the powers. Like they all have different kinds of powers that I can deploy, which I'm actually having a lot of fun deploying these guys. It maybe if it's a bit smoother, it would be so much better, but the concept is so fun.
So
So
each
that's
one does different. The abilities, does each one have its own, like one throws, one you put down and it blows up? Is
yeah,
that kind of something?
exactly. Yes, which I enjoyed a lot. But again, it's like I'm just wandering around aimlessly, is how I feel at the moment. So maybe if there's like a task, a goal, that would be better. I mean, I think the point is to go into a portal, which makes so much sense. Like, oh, this is an apocalyptic thing. I have to find certain things, kill certain things, and then boom, I go into this, and then next level. So that's like a very fascinating, I think, fun concept. So yeah, this is my feedback.
Excellent.
Congratulations on the way it looks, though. What a start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
very pretty.
Looks really good.
All right, what we got next? Gil 5317 with Luna, Mystical Fortune Teller.
How do the people make these animated GIFs? I have no idea.
Oh
Anime.
God.
Yeah.
Guys,
What's your
please
what's your
don't
thought?
do animated GIFs, okay? It's gonna
Thank
slow down
you.
everything.
Thank
Please,
you.
please don't do it. And we're gonna stop this ability too, so you won't be able to do this.
Because I'm trying it out right now in my game, and it says, nope, you can't do that. I'm like, oh, I'm curious.
Yeah,
It
you got
has
to
to
be
be
very specific
Stop.
with the dimensions, but yeah, I'm glad that we're not going to continue this.
No, sir.
So
But
moving
it's
forward,
cool. I like it. This is very cool.
yeah, it looks great. It's
Yeah.
just it's clickbaity to me, but yeah. Anyways,
It's not gonna it's gonna slow down everything, so it's not worth it, you know?
Gotcha.
agreed. Okay, so we got. I'm gonna get my fortune told with Luna, the mystical fortune teller. I like your main menu here. Um, Very pleasant looking. Only one button. Well, two buttons. We got some main menu music, which that only activated because I hit that button there. So I'm confused on what that is. But anyways, this main menu is really, really pretty. Very mystical. Although she's pretty short and standing on the table, but that's fine. All right. What do you wish to know? What is in my future? The crystal ball glows. Visions from your future appear. The azure spear shimmers as moonlight dust swirls across the surface, revealing gentle spiral of silver light and soft fate petals. Translucent wind, blah blah blah. An unseen path is awaiting your steps. Soon as serendipitous.
Serendipity.
Serendipitous. All right. Illuminate direction, a quiet voice, a star whispers at the new beginning, sunrise over a misty hill. Okay. 27. Lucky number 27, and my lucky color is
Whoa.
Celadon. I've never heard of that color, but that works. New word of the day.
It is a. Oh my god! It's a greenish color, between blue
Okay.
and green.
I'll accept that. All right, hold your heart close to the mysterious life curiosities and the lanterns. Okay, so this is just kind of like, is this LLM? I'm assuming, but I'm not getting a super big feel of the LLM. Maybe I should have been more specific on what I was asking. Is this for the jam?
It's pretty instant, though. You have to admire.
It
that.
is pretty instant. You're right.
This is for the jam.
It's for the jam.
All right. So
What is
I
the
gotta
point of
move
the
up.
game exactly?
So,
Sorry.
so this is. I mean, it's more like a visual, choose your own adventure style tarot reading or fortune telling game. So basically,
Yeah,
you know, you ask it a question and it just kind of gives you the info. So my opinion is that you've already given it to us a little bit. Like when I come into your game, I see this wonderful loading screen, which is a pre-loading screen, which is always awesome. I've been told that games that have this, a preloading screen, tend to do better than other games because players with lower end devices that have low end connections, that's the first thing they see, and they'll actually sit on that screen for a longer period of time. And some people will think your game's frozen if it's not doing anything. So that's actually a really cool thing there. But then I'm presented with this really awesome looking main menu, and so I'm it's setting an expectation for me. And then when I get into the game, the expectation is still there because it still looks good. But then when I start to get my reading and everything done, I kind of feel like I don't have much of that visual reward or visual pleasure, not enough sparkles. Maybe the inside of the globe changes to a different image or something like that to kind of give me that feeling of reward, because seeing how this is a visual style kind of pick and choose game, everything is going to be solely dependent on the player's engagement with the text, or you're going to have to give them so much reward visually that they just want to keep seeing what happens. And so I think that is missing a little bit here.
So what you're saying is like that 10% polish is missing for the experience to really feel like.
I'm feeling a lot of polish here. It's just the
lot of
reward.
polish.
I'm not feeling the reward, the visual reward from it. Like after I ask a question, something cool should happen on the screen. Like this should change from one color to another color and maybe display an image inside of it, or some kind of something to make it pop, I think.
So immersion and I guess.
So the meaning of life apparently is spread over a sparkle wherever you go. To cherish the wonders of the world and to share love with friends and family. Keep a curious heart and let your spirit dance through the stars.
Meaning of life to me is to wake up late. Late check-in.
How do I get rich quick?
No investment. No
So
difficulty.
right here, I'm assuming that it's thinking, LLM's thinking, and then here's the LLM's already got everything kind of prepared for you. So maybe that's why we're not seeing that. It feels like it's instant, because I think maybe right here behind the scenes, the LLM's actually working.
Yeah.
And then you come here, and then he's presenting, his reading to you. I kind of like it instead of it being presented instantaneously. Instead, I'm just kind of letting it build on the screen, and I get that more sense that the person's talking, rather than presenting me with a wall of instantaneous text.
I like what you just said about the fact that it's camouflaged. I think that is a good advice for those that are using the LLM thing. Try to find a way to hide the fact that the LLM needs to think and reply to you.
Yes, 100%. And I've seen a few people be very clever with it. Not myself, but I've seen other people do it, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that is very clever. What a good way to do it. So yeah, that's my opinion on this game. I think it's definitely an LLM game. I think it's very pretty. I think it's missing that visual reward, that visual pop, and I think that's really pretty much all there is to it. You give me some of that, and I think that you can extend the playtime or increase your median playtime on this game exponentially. Is this published already? I'm curious how it does because I have a LLM game out there that's just basically chatting and it didn't do so well. But yeah, cool stuff. Awesome.
Next game is Calworms.io. Who wants to play that?
The IO game.
Okay, I can play this last one because honestly we are at time, but I can play the last one.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
no time with Toxic.
And you guys know where I dwell or where I live at. I'll be over there afterwards, and of course I'll play some more games for you guys.
So it's Schlopic,
Slopic.
Slopic, Schlopic.
Oh, hold on, let me give you my screen or the screen.
Yes,
There we are.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scale worms. I kind of maybe know what this is going to be. Maybe.
Something might be giving it away.
I need. Wait, how the heck do I move? Oh, no! Don't kill me. Okay.
Those are not real people. Those are AIs, right?
No, those are real people.
Wait, those are actual people playing? They can't be.
I don't know. I just meant they're actually real people.
Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Wait,
come on.
what?
This is the game where you don't want to run into them, right? You want to make yourself bigger and have them run into you, cut their path off,
Get all
not
the
get
pink
bigger by
off.
eating them.
It could
Oh,
be
I
like
should cut
the Zelda.
off.
Oh,
Let's
it's
see.
Tron, basically.
It's like the original snake. You get bigger and don't run into yourself and then cause the other snakes to run into you.
Gotcha.
Come get me, bro. Freaking.
Oh,
Okay. I just thought because I'm bigger, I'm better.
you're just going to bully them?
Yeah, that was my exact thought. Also, can I not be green? I would just want to be literally any other color.
I was gonna say story of my life, but
Oh, this is so much food. Okay, yum, 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 yum. Gonna eat.
oh, what's wrong with your tail?
I just feel like I'm too big now, you know? Yeah, I'm too
But maybe
big.
So
have
what do you think of the game so far? Because the mechanic right now is walking
I'm
around
gonna
and
just
collecting
keep
things.
yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing it because honestly it's just nice. But I wish there was like a little bit of power-ups here and there so I could just eat that power up and maybe go a little faster for a couple seconds or, I don't know, shield or eat faster or like magnetize so I can just pull all the food to me. Because right now it's like the same shiz and it's fine. The same shiz is fine. It's just um it'll be more fun if there's more like everything can be a little faster. It is a casual game. People want to be always like keep getting dopamine. So maybe those power-ups could be a way you can get more dopamine.
Yeah, I would have to agree
Very
as well. I also wonder if it
Mhm.
would help if, as you got bigger, you zoomed out a little bit further so you can see the rest of your body. Because even though you're longer right now, you're kind of only playing with the front end of your snake.
Fact.
Yeah, so maybe zoom out a little further, allow the player to see, or maybe get rid of that big box you have in the upper right-hand corner and give me a little mini map where I can actually see my snake on the screen, like see his size on the map.
That's true. Oh, also it looks interesting. Every time like a worm like runs into me and dies, it becomes food. So that little thing, the 3 dots, those were actually worms that died.
Yeah,
So
were you able to
clearly,
eat it out? To eat it? No?
no, I was not able to eat it because it was way close to my huge ass body at this point.
Huge.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna start becoming your own obstacle.
I think
Or
so.
build
But
one.
I think the barrier to that, I want that to be a little faster. Because, guys, attention span and patience is reducing in this world.
No, I agree. I think that it needs to be a little bit faster as well.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think you could really
understand.
catch that little guy.
See, he died.
Technically, if you're bigger, it should be slower. So if you're smaller, the game should be faster. And then if you're bigger, then the game could be slower, right?
It should be, but the game itself shouldn't feel like it slows down as you get bigger. Just your character should.
Exactly. I think so. That's what even having like a little power-ups would be a great motivation.
Is that
See,
a...
see,
That's a
see?
delimiter. That is not a zone that shrinks like a battle royale game. Got it.
Wait, how
Oh,
the
I
heck are
see.
you leaving the...
They're done playing with you.
Because
They're
you're
done
too
being
big.
bullied.
Like, forget it. Forget about it.
I'm like the fat queen now. You know, like no one can. I'm like the anaconda of the snakes.
Also, I
It is
think
very slow. I'm
I would
being
also add a
I'm being
leaderboard.
yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm kind of
There you go.
like defeating everyone. So now it's like I'm kind of done with the game. I might go next. But if I had the power-ups and I could go faster, I think I would be pretty hooked.
All right. I have
Yeah.
Awesome.
a recap right here for you, mister. You can use Google Translate for that.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, guys. I do have to leave, but I think Toxic and Nox got this.
Oh, I have to go soon as well.
Well,
Oh, that's
Toxic
Might
got
be a
it.
fine.
one-man show.
No,
Might be
I
a
got
one-man show.
I got it. No worries. I'll take it from here, guys.
Thank you so much for having us again. We'll see you on
Thank
Monday.
you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. Give me just a moment. Then I will just keep going down. Should we just stay here, Pika, and finish it up this way, or should we just call office hours and then go down to lounge and see who wants to have their games reviewed? Finish it. Your game is next. It's got your vote. Lounge. Let's go to lounge. Okay. I will do your game next, though, boy FRD. But let's go to the lounge. Dust collector. Play levels, endless mode, and shop. Uh-oh. Oh, there it went. Okay, so that was a really long load time, and I felt like it had frozen on me. Oh. Okay, so this is like kind of like an asteroid style game. Let's see, enter safe zone to bank. So it's like collect. Collect